It now gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Jong, President of Interpol, to say a few words about all outgoing Executive Committee members.
Police colleagues from around the world, today I have to conclude my journey with Interpol. What feels like yesterday has already been 9 years since I had been elected as the delegate for Asia in November 2012. Especially serving as the president of Interpol and working to make the world safe has been the greatest honor and delight of my life. I owe it entirely to all of you here and your unwavering support. The last 3 years has been a priceless opportunity to reaffirm the value of Interpol's dynamics and global reach. I was reassured that the only way to effectively address transnational crime were if on the islands in the South Pacific, the southern tip of the African continent, or a regional community in Central Asia, is to share knowledge and experience and to work together. As you may remember, I said in my inaugural address in 2018, if we want to go fast, go alone. If we want to go far, go together. By this, I meant to convey my unchanging commitment to leave no country behind and prioritize Interpol's investment toward countries most in need. Interpol's greatest accomplishment lies more in the solidarity of our community rather than the physical growth of the organization. And I believe this will remain as Interpol's greatest asset now and forever. Despite crises and setbacks in the last 100 years, including most recently the COVID-19 pandemic, Interpol has been able to progress based on the pace and trust shared between member countries with Interpol and one another. In the coming years, Interpol's wealth of trust and faith will be premised on the fundamental and long-cherished principles of our organization. Most prominently, check and balance and rule of law, which eventually define good governance. Against this setback, I look forward to seeing Interpol continue to exist as an organization of our members, by our members, and solely for our member countries. Ladies and gentlemen, it is said that life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. Whereas I live in Interpol today, Interpol will never leave my heart, and I hope to see you again anywhere, anytime in the future. Moreover, I would like to congratulate the newly elected President, Mr. Alashi, and other members of the Executive Committee. I am confident of their leadership in our organization's journey for a safer world. I also give the best wishes for all my dear colleagues retiring today from the Executive Committee. Mr. Abad, Mr. Almarterin, Mr. Colombi, Mr. Caloro, Mr. Kirao Bailen, Mr. Pedro, Mr. Subero, Ms. Vandenberg, who put their heads together with me to deliberate on the future of our organization. Last but not least, I thank Interpol Secretary General Jürgen Stark, the staff of the General Secretariat, and the government of my home country, the Republic of Korea, for their invaluable support to my presidency. I wish you all a bright future in your endeavors. 감사합니다.